Hello and welcome to another update video about Fantom. Haven't covered Fantom in a while, but also not too much happened. It basically rallied in line with the projected wave count here on this chart. We explained that there's a good potential that Fantom is just running in a wave 2 correction, in a wave 2 corrective rally, which would still allow it to rally substantially if it wants to. But that is the problem with corrective rallies. You never really know where they are going to end because you don't really have a very good target projection. Now, we can identify a target once we have a clear A wave in place and a B wave that would allow us to calculate a C wave target. It is entirely possible that this A wave is now complete with the latest decline. We're going to take a look at that. That's, I think, the pullback that many people have waited for over recent days and weeks. You know, anybody who thinks he or she missed the boat has now a possibility to find maybe some better entries. The problem on this chart is that I've got a potential 5-wave move down. However, Fantom did hold long-term support. From that point of view, I don't see this chart so much as a disaster or anything, but I have a potential 5-wave move down. I don't like at all the look of this decline. Nevertheless, there is also a bullish scenario, which would be a B wave low. Yeah, a very, very messy B wave down here, and then a C wave to the upside unfolding. That would still not be great because C waves can be diagonal, so it's, you know, all a bit messy. However, what we need to understand first is if Fantom is able to break above $1.89. Because if this is the more directly bearish wave count, the wave 2 should not break above $1.89. That would be too high, too strong, too bullish for a wave 2. So I would then rather shift probabilities towards the white wave count. Does it make a difference at the moment? Not at all. It doesn't make a difference to me right now if Fantom rallies in a potential 5-wave move in a C wave, yeah, or if it just rallies in a 3-wave move in an ABC structure. That's entirely, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, and therefore we are focusing on this structure here. Just be aware that there is Fibonacci resistance between 54.3 cents and $1.89. We've got 78 cents there, $1.12, and yeah, $1.89. It is entirely possible that this A wave is complete. It looks a little bit like a 5-wave move, but it's not crystal clear. Let's just make that a bit larger. It would have to be anyway. It would have to be a diagonal again. Yeah, this is just moving in corrective structures, but can be a 5-wave move. So I've got here a wave 1, I've got a wave 2, I've got a wave 3, I've got a wave 4, and I've got a wave 5. So let's change the wave degree of those a little bit. And then we've got 5 waves in a so-called A wave, which is the first leg of such a corrective rally in this case. We might have started now the B wave pullback. Why do I say that? Well, first of all, because we are dealing with overall a correction in the crypto market that is fairly substantial. I mean, it's not yet anything significant, but it's still noteworthy, of course, you know, and it is strong enough, this pullback, to suggest that, yeah, something more substantial might be ongoing. That's not necessarily bearish, but what we're watching for is a pullback, possibly even into this support zone. But because we're dealing with a B wave, I would also add the 38.2 Fib level just as a level to watch, because B waves can be shallow, okay? Now a B wave would itself unfold as an ABC structure. And I haven't got really any clear view of what this microstructure is, but the move up of this 5th wave would have been an ABC structure. So we would have had an A, B, C move. And then if we take the length of that last move up and we take a look at the fibs, we can see that we're already trying to break below the 50% retracement level. That is always a first indication that a larger pullback is likely starting. It's not a sustained break yet. By the way, that level is at 35.4 cents. Yeah, but if we go a little lower and maybe hover there for 1 or 2 days, yeah, then we are most likely really in that B wave. I would already be leaning towards that right now. Yeah, and then we've got support here, 20.9 cents, 24.4, 27.2, 30.4 cents. And as long as the price is holding above 20.9 cents, there's a good chance to move higher. I think it is a reasonable interpretation and expectation to watch for that C wave rally afterwards into the red resistance zone. Yeah, that's my update about Fantom. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.